English Leap podcast. This is your space for learning real life English, improving your listening skills, and engaging in real conversations. No boring grammar drills here, just practical, everyday English.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Anna. So, Jake, how are you today? Did you have a busy day?
A little busy. I had work this morning, then went to the gym, but I feel good now. How about you, Anna?
I'm good, but a bit tired. I stayed up late watching a movie last night.
So you were probably wasting a bit of time.
Maybe just a little, but it was a great movie, and I'm happy because we can talk with our listeners again today.
Same here. It always feels good to sit down, talk to you, and help people with their English.
Yes, it feels like we're all together in one big room, learning together.
All right, enough small talk. Let's dive into today's topic. Don't waste your time.
Yes, time is precious, and if we waste our time, we are wasting part of our life.
That's true, but don't worry, we'll keep this light, fun, and easy to understand.
Before we get started, we have a small favor to ask. If you enjoy the podcast, please like this episode, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English.
Especially the friend who says, I don't have time to study English, but then spends an hour scrolling on their phone.
We all know that friend. Sometimes it's even us.
Exactly. Okay, now let's talk about what don't waste your time really means. Anna, how would you explain that in simple words?
Great question. To waste time means you're using your time on things that are not important or helpful to you. It's not just about having fun or not having fun. It's about whether it's helping you grow, learn, or rest.
Right. Think of time like water in a bottle.
Water in a bottle? How does that connect?
Well, you only have a limited amount of water in the bottle. If you pour it out on the floor, you can't drink it again. It's the same with time.
So wasting time is like pouring that water out. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Exactly. When we spend time on things that don't help us grow, learn, or relax, it's like throwing that time away.
And we all feel that regret, right? When we finish something and think, why did I waste my time on that?
Yeah, like when I think I'll watch just one short video, and 40 minutes later, I'm still watching and don't even remember what I saw.
That happens to so many of us. So now we know what it means to waste time. Let's talk about how we can stop wasting time, especially when learning English.
Great idea. Let me start with a story. One day last month, I was working on my computer. I was tired, so I thought I'd take a 10-minute break. I sat on the couch, picked up my phone, and started watching a funny video.
Sounds like a good plan.
It was until another video came up, and then another. I thought, just one more.
The classic just one more trap.
Exactly. And then I looked at the clock. An hour and 15 minutes had passed.
Wow, that's not exactly a 10-minute break.
Yeah. And the problem was, I didn't feel happy after that. I felt guilty, a bit empty, and more tired than before.
It's like time slipping through your fingers. You don't realize it until it's gone.
Right. So after that, I decided I need to be more intentional with my time.
Intentional means doing something on purpose, not by accident.
Exactly. And today, we'll share some tips that helped me and that can help you too.
Yes, simple tips with small stories so they're easy to remember. Let's get started.
Tip number 1, make a tiny plan.
Tiny, not big.
Yes, think of a plan like a GPS in your car. If you don't put an address in the GPS, you could just drive around aimlessly, wasting time and gas.
So, a tiny plan is like putting in a destination for your day. It helps you know exactly where you're going.
Exactly. If you say, today I'll improve my English, that's too vague. But if you say, today I'll learn 3 new words, or I'll listen to an English podcast for 10 minutes, That's clear and achievable.
It's lighter, right? It feels more doable.
Yes, I made that mistake when I first started learning a new language. I promised to study for an hour each day, but that was too much. I got tired and skipped days.
I totally understand. So you changed the plan?
Yep, I decided to study for just 10 minutes a day. That worked much better for me. And even though some days I did more, the promise was just 10 minutes.
That's a perfect example of breaking down a big goal into smaller, manageable pieces.
Exactly. And once you have a small plan, you don't waste time thinking, what should I do now? You know exactly what to do.
All right. Tip number 2, use your pocket time.
Pocket time?
Yes. Think of time like coins. You have big coins like 1 hour blocks, but you also have small coins like 5 minute gaps, 10-minute waits.
Oh, like when you're waiting for the bus or in a taxi.
Yes. Many people waste those small moments on their phones, but you can use them to review new words, listen to a podcast, or read a page of a story.
That's smart.
One of my friends improved her English by using those small moments, waiting for the bus, during lunch, or before bed.
That's awesome. So those little moments really add up.
Exactly. If you don't want to waste time, start using your pocket time. Even 5 minutes can be useful.
All right. Tip number 3, make English fun. If learning feels like a punishment, you'll run away from it.
True. Imagine if every time you played, someone told you, do it perfectly. You'd stop playing. Learning English is the same. If it's always stressful, your brain will resist.
But you can make it fun. For example, I love music. I listen to English songs, sing along, and learn new words from the lyrics.
That's a great idea. I love watching shows. I started with subtitles in my language, then switched to English subtitles. Over time, I could understand more without reading.
Exactly. Turn learning into a game instead of a chore.
Tip number 4, watch out for time thieves.
Time thieves?
Yes, things that steal your time without giving you anything in return. Social media can be a big time thief.
I've been there. You check one message, then watch a funny video, and before you know it, an hour's gone.
Yes. To protect your time, make small rules. For example, put your phone in another room while you study, or turn off notifications for 1 hour.
It's like locking the door to keep out a thief. You're not mad at the thief, but you're protecting your time.
Exactly.
Tip number 5, remember, rest is not wasting time. Resting is like charging your battery. You can't run on empty forever.
That's true. Sometimes we need to recharge so we can work more effectively later.
So, balance is key. Study, work, play, and rest. A little bit of everything.
Yes, you don't need to be perfect, just a little better every day.